Hey everyone, Val here, and we are going to be remodeling our kitchen next. I know you've watched us remodel. If you haven't, there's videos in my remodeling playlist, but we've been remodeling this house that we bought a year and a half ago, a little at a time, and we're trying to do most of it ourselves to save money and to have it the way we want it and to feel like we've accomplished something. It's kind of like just a little something for us to do. So we have remodeled our living room. We've remodeled our a room that I made into an office. That was my first project. We've done the hallway and we've done the dining room. We just finished the dining room. So most of that is done. We are going to move on to the kitchen, and we've already ordered a few things, but I wanted to give you like an initial look at the kitchen to see what it did look like. If you remember, this house was a vacation house. It's on the lake, and people only lived here, you know, in the summer they would come here to vacation. So this was set up as a vacation house. So there were some weird aspects to the house that we've kind of had to work around. The house was built in sections. So the kitchen is part of the original part of the house, but I believe this was a bedroom at when this was a cabin. Because they told us, the owners of the house, we did talk to them, they were here when we bought the house at the end. Not the first couple times we looked at it, but when we actually came in to buy the house, the owners were here and we did talk to them about the structure of the house and stuff, and they gave us some history on it. So the kitchen was actually where this stairway is behind me. This didn't exist, and the loft above us didn't exist. So when they built the loft, they removed the kitchen from this area over here, and the kitchen became this area that I'm standing in. So let's take a look at it. All right. And when they moved out, everybody, if you're following me, you know, when they moved out, they left all of the furniture and the everything in the house, dishes. I mean, this house was like we could move in and just live here because it had all the furnishings were here. There were pictures on the wall. They just left everything. So we had to kind of, because we were moving out of a 4-bedroom house, we had to kind of sort through what we wanted to keep and what we didn't want to keep of theirs and get that out of the house so we could move our items in. And then we kind of sorted through ours to see what we wanted to keep and what we didn't want to keep. And it was kind of like a treasure hunt, and it was super awesome, I guess, to do that, you know, because we found all kinds of fun stuff. One of the things we did find, and it was in a box in the cabinet, was this set of dishes here, and it was brand new in the box, never been opened, and this rack they left up on the wall. So we put the dishes up there with some glasses that we had gotten as a gift. These are really pretty wine glasses. I don't know if you can see the pattern on them or not, but they have like little grape pattern on them. But we love these glasses, and so we displayed these on the wall up here in this wall display case, I guess, what cabinet, whatever it's called, that they left here along with this cabinet here that they left. And we just store some water bottles and stuff in there that we don't use a lot. So coming into the kitchen, take a little tour. The floor is a laminate, fake wood. We're going to take this floor out. We did take part of the floor out to do the hardwood in the dining room. We've cut it here because the seam on it was uneven, how they had it. It kind of came out and then more of a V. So we straightened that out, and when we did that, when Steve did that to try to take out the fake wood, there is plywood under it to level it, which is going to be awesome for us because all he'll have to do is pop off the top level. We'll have a nice foundation under there, and we're going to put ceramic tile down there. Now they did leave this carpeting and this table. We are going to keep the table. It's solid. It's a nice table. Don't know if we'll keep the red or not. We'll see what happens. And don't know if we'll keep the rug or not, but we'll see what happens once we get our colors going on in here. So this is the dining room, the lighter shade of gray that we put in there. This lighter shade of gray is going to go all the way down this wall till the end of the wall right there. Now coming down here, there was an outlet down here that Steve moved up, and that's just a cover plate on it, because this section right here had a bed that folded out against the wall, folded out, and the first thing we did when we moved in, before we even really got moved in, was to remove that bed, because I didn't want a bed in my kitchen. Like I said, this was a vacation house. They had beds all over the place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to extend the counters down, and we have extend the cabinet and the counters down. We have the cabinets on order. They should be in the middle of this month. And we also have, the people came out to measure the countertops. We're putting granite on the countertops. As you can see, this is what they have on here. I don't like it. I don't think countertops should be grouted. So that's coming out, and they're giving us some nice granite countertops here. The cabinet's going to extend down only on the bottom. We're going to leave the top open because I like my spice rack for right now, and it's really bright this morning. So I like my spice rack, and Steve made it. I'm just going to raise that up and have it mounted on the wall once I get these walls painted. Now the gray will come down to this corner of the wall, and then I have the yellow that I bought last weekend, and the yellow paint is going to go all the way across this wall and across that wall to the stairs, all the way to the stairs. And I don't know about the stairs. I haven't thought about the stairs yet, but maybe I'll just add the little gray accent on this side of the stairs, the gray from the other wall. I think that may be cute, so I may do that. All right, we have ordered already. We ordered them last night. No, night before last we ordered, because they were on sale from President's Day sale, 10% discount. We ordered a 4-pack of the new stove, which I'll show you when they come in. They should be in on the 10th, I believe. The new microwave, the new dishwasher. These appliances are beat up. They were in the house when we moved in. The ice maker doesn't work on this, so I've got a new refrigerator coming. The dishwasher works, but it's beat up. The stove, 3 of the burners work, and this one you have to light the pilot light each time you want to try to use it. You know, it's beat up. It's been around a long time. It's got a lot of use. The microwaves, you know, it's busted. It still works. I mean, there's nothing wrong with its functions, but we're gonna make it ours. So we're gonna keep this cabinetry up here. There's nothing wrong with the cabinets. We don't want to put the expense into having new ones. So I like my wine rack. We have, you know, some bottles of wine in there, you know, like the cabinets. That's all good. I like the way these plates are. I mean, that's good. I never liked really open face, but I've gotten used to it and I like it. The cabinets down here, there was a water leak or something, so the bottom of this cabinet needs to be replaced. We can do that. That's not going to be a big deal. But as you see under this floor mat, there's damage on this floor from probably when the water leak was here before we moved in. So I just kind of keep it covered up. And there's chips in this floor too. Like there's chips there. So it's coming out. We're gonna put ceramic tile in here. All right, the sink's coming out. The faucet's coming out. They threw in 2 free sinks. The sink that goes here and the sink that goes in the island. Those are thrown in with the countertops. We picked those out, so we'll get new sinks with our countertops. Windows will stay the same. The island, we have the rack here. That's going to stay. I love the rack. And I love the island. The island's definitely going to stay. Like I said, the cabinet doors will stay. The cabinets will stay. I have storage on this side, and I have storage on the other side. And I also have electrical on both ends, which I love because I can put my pressure cooker, my slow cookers up here, whatever, and just have my dinner sitting up here when I do my slow cooker dinners. I don't like the top of this. Steve made this cutting board for me a while back. But if you look at the countertops, this damage was on it when we moved in, and that's just all like water damage, things sitting on top of this counter. So this countertop is coming out, and we're going to put granite on here. I have my cutting board already, so I don't need a cutting board countertop because, as you can see, it's got cuts all in it anyway, and who wants their countertop looking all cut up? So this countertop will come out with all this damage, and we're going to have the granite put in here. We'll have the new sink and the new faucet, and then this countertop also will be granite. We'll get rid of this ceramic tile here. Now I do want, this is kind of like hanging over like a bar. I'm not going to make this a bar or a bar stool area, but I do want to get a bar stool because when I'm cooking for big dinners or parties, or like I was cooking for Thanksgiving the first year we were in here, and I wanted to sit down on the side here to be able to sit down and cut my vegetables and stuff. And I put my computer up here, or my portal up here, so that my sisters can hang out with me when I do stuff. You know, we're all in different states, and we like hanging out on the weekends and stuff, or when I'm home. So this is set up nicely where I can sit and do that and prepare my food while I chat with them. But I do need a bar stool because standing here for a long period of time, I just would like something to sit down on. So I'm going to add a bar stool to the kitchen. These will stay, this will stay. And then over here, I have a pantry here. Please don't judge me. It's kind of a mess, but you know, I do the best I can with what I got. So these shelves were really short. These shelves were really short, so I had Steve extend them out. They had this rack in here. I believe I'm going to take this rack out and just extend some shelving going this way so I can add shelving in here and make it more functional. Right now it's just a mess with stuff thrown in it, but I want to try to make it more functional in here. So we'll be working on that. On this wall, they had this on the wall, and I'm going to take that off because we don't use it. It's just collects stuff. That was all pretty much on there when we got here, and that's pretty sad that we have just left this stuff here, and I don't even know what all these keys go to. That's labeled with the last people's name on it. So all this stuff will come off. I'll keep the keys just in case we're looking for a key somewhere, but don't need that there. And I'm going to keep my clock. I'm going to keep my plaque that the children gave us. There's a corner desk here that was here when we moved in. I do like it, although it's becoming a collect-all. I'm going to clear that off and clean that up. It's very dusty, don't judge me. We've had some challenges in the last couple weeks here, so not as clean as I would like it to be, but we're gonna get there. All right, so that's the kitchen. It's got a ceiling fan. We're gonna keep that. I think as far as right now, that's our plans. So gonna keep that sign up there because I love this sign. And that was there when we moved in, so that's staying. So the bottles up there will stay. I'll just take them down to paint. And that's our first look at the kitchen before tour. and I've taken my before pictures. So let's see what it looks like when we're finished. All right. Thank you for taking the kitchen tour with me. We're going to get this thing started Saturday. So stay tuned for the remodel. All right. Thank you all for watching. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you. I'm going to do a backsplash also. So the back of the counters look like this. That's coming down. And we're going to add a pretty backsplash back there, which we can do ourselves because I did it in another one of my houses. So there we go. And that's the end now. I think I didn't forget anything. Thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye now.